Hello and welcome to another Have You Played episode, and today we will be taking a look at Medieval Dynasty. Yes, Medieval Dynasty is yet another survival game which is currently in early access, which is a unique combination of multiple successful genres. Survival, simulation, role-playing, and strategy. You are set in the shoes of a guy named, I think it's called Rasimir or something, who has fled from war and is starting to make a new life for himself in the beautiful countryside of medieval times. And as any survival games go, your first task will be, collecting sticks, stones, learning things, crafting, and do all things wonderful that are supposed to be tied to this. However, this being said, the game has been in early access and on my radar for quite a while now, and I've enjoyed playing it actually quite a bit. It is cool. It looks kind of cool, and it has some building mechanics, crafting mechanics, and as I said, you're set in the shoes of the young man who is actually now just walking around willy-nilly trying to collect sticks, stones, whatever I can get my hands on. And the game looks beautiful, as mentioned. And yeah, so that's kind of the idea. So here you can see me collecting all kinds of usable sticks, stones, because I will be needing these for crafting various materials, including, the axe, the knife and everything. So I'm just collecting them as many as I can. Right. And one thing that you need to know, since this is a combination of also the role-playing game, while you're doing these activities, you are also increasing your survival skills little by little, gathering stuff, collecting stuff. So the way you increase your skills is just by doing related activities. For example, you can increase your hunting skill by, taking a spear and just going along hunting. You increase your talking skill by talking successfully to the other villagers. And this is the village in front of us, Gostovia. And I've got to tell you, I've played this game for, about 15-20 hours in now, just to get a feel for it. And you can be anything you want. Basically, it's not just, survival in the Middle Ages and that you are kind of a guy who's into combat. You can actually be a farmer, you can build your house, you can even build your whole village, get some people that can, be a part of your village, get people to join you, and then they can perform tasks for you. So you have also a management aspect of the game. And the whole thing about Medieval Dynasty, rather than a simulation, is that you are also building a dynasty. A lot of people, you can find a wife, then get kids, and after then you can actually continue. But however, if you die while you don't have these, the things end with you. And here I'm just starting my story quest by talking to the Unighost. He is one of the first characters that you actually meet and the first quest giver. And I duly recommend you that you take the beginner quests and just, get a feel for them and do a little bit, because they're also part of tutorial. They teach you how to get into the game, how to build a house, how to, wield different tools, etc., etc. So I definitely think it's worth checking out. If you guys are looking for, a survival game with a fresh take on it, because most survival games are either zombie apocalypse. I don't mind them, they kind of can be fun. However, this one is a little bit more, chilled, laid back, fresh. So that's one thing that I really enjoy about Medieval Dynasty. There is no immediately impending doom hanging above your head, apart from you being, hungry and maybe dying of hunger and thirst. And maybe when the winter comes of freezing, but you have plenty of time to actually do it. Now we're in Gostovia, as I said, and here, as you can tell on the map, this is the place where I want to be building my own village. And as you can see, a new beginning, stone axe, cut trees, gather some straw, and build your own first house. So as you can tell, we have to build our own first house. So that's kind of fun, isn't it? And to do that, you'll need a lot of logs and everything, so yeah. Resources. Here I'm building a stone knife and a stone axe. Also, one of the tips, guys, early on, you won't have a lot of money, and you will need a lot of money. So my advice to you would be collect some sticks and collect some stones, as many as you can, and then craft stone knives. You can either go with stone axes, but stone knives are actually lighter, and both of them you can sell for, I think, around 11 to 15 coins. I'm not exactly sure, I think it's 15, but 15 coins a piece. That means if you craft 10, it's 150 coins, and for those things you can actually go and buy either seeds or a bag or something that can help you. So a few things that I can recommend you right from the get-go to do if you want some, starter tips to get you started. What I would do, I would probably buy either a simple backpack and a small bag if you want to go, with the farming, because small backpack will increase, or small simple backpack actually, will increase your carrying capacity. And I will go into more details where you can get those in the coming videos. However, as you can see, now we were gathering, so our skill increased. So I'm actually increasing survival knowledge. Survival knowledge is very important because it increases the percentage of XP that you get with every single action that you make. So my advice to you would be max out that skill as quickly as you can, because you get a 15% bump. I mean, you will gather experience faster and everything will be happening faster. So as you can tell, I'm now collecting a lot of straw and sticks because I will be building my own house. Or the first house that will be a part of the new village that we're gonna call, I don't know, they call it Gostovia, Borovia, Grumfovia, maybe? I don't know. I will actually, I don't know if you can rename the village or you can name the village, but if you can, I'll research it. And guys, I'm taking suggestions for the village that I will be making, so I'll be probably renaming it around episode 6 or 7, so I will be monitoring your comments, and the best, of course, suggestion will win, with a big shout out from me to the person suggesting it. So by all means, please do suggest the names. I'm looking forward to your suggestions. As you can see, when we are covering, we have now stone knife. And let's talk a little bit about the various meters that you see in the bottom left corner. So the green bar is your stamina. The red bar is your health. So as you can see me running, the stamina is draining. The yellow bar or orange bar is actually food, and the blue one is water. Fear not, the water can be easily replenished as long as you are near the clear water source like lake, river and whatnot. You can drink the water. Food is a little bit more tricky and challenging to do, but it's not super difficult. You do start with enough food to get you going for a first, I think, 2-3 days at least. However, you want to start as soon as possible. You want to start hunting. You want to construct the, wooden spear at least, and then start hunting rabbits and whatnot, or other animals, because this will also increase your hunting skill and whatnot. So here we are. This is the site of our future village. So I'm gonna first come out here and let's cut some trees, and then I will be building our first house. Yes, we are here now. I'm gonna go and you take the stone axe, press F, map it to number 2. Take the wooden hammer, map it to number 3. And now let's take the stone axe and let's start cutting some trees. One thing that I've noticed, I won't cut the first row of trees that will be next to my house because it will look ugly. It will be just a bunch of stumps around, so I don't want that. I want my area to look nice, to have some trees and some foliage, So the way I see it, I'm gonna cut second or third row, and maybe I'll take the shovels to take out the stumps so it's kind of nice and neat. Okay, we're collecting logs. Look, mushrooms. That's also something that's good that you can, take some for food. So now we're taking birch trees. Birch trees can give you, I think, between 2, and 3 logs, and bunch of branches and a bunch of feathers, which will be mighty useful later on when you will be making arrows. As you can see, I've gotten 11 sticks and 2 feather. And I have taken 1 more log. I should be getting 1 more log somewhere else. Is this the log that's standing upright? Okay. Okay, that's weird. I don't know where the log is. Hold on. Is this log? Okay. Well, I'm carrying apparently too much. And see now, next to the 4 meters that you have, there's additional one, which is encumberment. So if it's beginning, you're just moving slower and cannot run. However, if it reaches full potential, then you cannot move at all. And the logs are heavy, which means that I can't move very fast. So what you can do, you can drop the 4 logs here and then just go and collect more. So I'm gonna go here-ish. There we go. Let's cut this. Birch trees. Yay! 20 and perfect. There we go. So, hit it. Alright, that's 1 log, and where's the second log? Here we go, that's 2 logs. If you cut maple trees, you can get, I think, between 3 and 5, so let's test this one out. Also, your tools have durabilities. For example, if you see the stone X on the right bottom corner, it's draining slowly. So, as the better, higher quality tool that you have, the less damage it will take from usage. So, you know. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. See? That's 4 logs for a maple tree. Not bad, right? And you can see how slowly am I walking. Now, water. Hydration is crucial. Yes, we are close to the lake. Or river, I think. I think that's a river. Right, so, that being said, let's just slowly and painfully walk over there. Where's my log? I think it should be somewhere around here. Good. So I'm gonna collect this mushroom actually. And I'm gonna drop a second log here. Now, log 6 pieces. Drop it. All of them. Thank you. Kaboom. I think let's go drink some water, collect some logs, and then we will be starting the building of our own house. I have to tell you, I'm really enjoying the music in the background. You know, this nice, lute, medieval, soft music. I just think it's awesome. There we go. Beautiful. Isn't it? Oh boy. Come on, hit it. Hut. Hutunk. Hadouken. Alright. And another stick. And a log. Thank you. I think that should be enough logs. Just gathering a last couple of sticks. And now let's start making our own house. Another pro tip, don't make your house immediately next to the road. If you'll go into these medieval villages, you'll notice that all of these houses have a little, you know, chicken coop outside or a little fence around, so you might want to move it a little bit further from the road to allow yourself to build out a fence later on. Okay, so that's being placed. You can actually build by pressing the Q. So now I'm putting the hammer, and the idea is, as long as you have materials, you're hitting with the hammer and things are coming. You can see, log, stick, 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 done. Perfect. Thatch roof will require straw and I think 1 of the logs. So the log holding it and then straw, obviously. Now I think that I'm almost out of logs. Final log, yes. So this wall will be built, and you can see it's becoming greener, and finally it becomes. So now, rather than picking up logs, I'm just going to use the rest of the sticks that I have to get these to, you know, build ready state as far out as possible. So 1 more stick, good. And now it says not enough resources. So now I'm hitting the thatch roof, see? I'll get them, all of them, very close. And then I just pick up a bunch of logs and then I'm done. Boom. See? Nice. I really do like that you make out, you know, an outer plan and then you just keep hitting it until it gets built. I really dig that style, actually. It resonates well with me, so to say. Okay, all of these require logs. I think, did I press the top one? Yes, I did. And then what remains is this side, these 3 pieces. Wattle wall, and then here, sticks, There we go. So it will be a lot of logs more. I think around 7 or 8 I counted. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, around 8-ish logs. Okay, time to pick up more logs. I think I'm gonna go with a maple tree. I mean, this music and this whole setting is rather soothing. I'm really enjoying this as opposed to, you know, keeping me on edge thing, you know, from the... I actually played a lot of survival games, and I mean, for example, this Arid, I liked Arid, which was the previous one, the game which we checked, but the immediate impending doom from the, you know, heat, I mean, it's cool. I may give it a look later on. I mean, might even make it a let's play at some point. However, I'm enjoying this one quite a bit now, to be honest. Okay, let's get another tree. So, by the way, do let me know if you have some more, if you have played the Medieval Dynasty. I want to hear your opinions in the comments. If you have, if you're just interested to see it, the game is available in early access on Steam for approximately, I think it's $20, $29.99, sorry, dollars if you're in US, or €29.99 Euro on Steam. So, I mean, I consider this to be a reasonable price point, given the fact that the game is actually... It might not be fully fleshed out, of course it's in early access, but what I'm seeing so far is enjoyable. I haven't played it long, like I said, I've just started to, you know, build up my village, so people that have played it more will probably have opinion of their own, and I'm really eager to hear it. But for now, for this Have You Played episode, I'm actually considering definitely turning this into a let's play of 4 to 5 episodes that will be featured on this channel. Survival Joe. For those of you that have come and know me, I'm actually have another main channel, which is Groundforks, where I'm actually playing mostly, you know, various types of games, but mostly, you know, space games, naval games, and this is the specifically channel that I've selected to be survival games. So, see, new quest, chapter 2, a survivalist. So now we have built the house, we can set a rabbit trap, we can build a wooden spear, and hunt a wild animal. So, for wooden spear, as you can tell, let's first do a simple torch in case the evening hits us. And now the wooden spear would require a log. Okay, we can do the log, that's not a big deal. We just need to cut one birch tree and we'll be good to go. And then we're gonna set a rabbit trap. Food. Eating is essential. Yeah, I get it, it's a survival game. Fair enough. So let's cut this maple tree, and then we will have a tip for you. Don't rely on a single wooden spear. Since a spear can be either used in combat or thrown, you want to have multiple wooden spears. I would go between 3 and 4 at least, because for a bigger animal you might need actually up to 3-4 spears to bring it down. For rabbits, one good shot is enough. Now, wooden spear, I'm gonna make 4 of them and press it. Also, another tip, if you want to make multiple, you just go and select it, and rather than mouse clicking it, you press R. And then you get a chance how many you want to make depending on the resources that you have. So, see? And now, decorations, traps. And we can build a rabbit trap. It requires 10 sticks. So, a good rule of thumb is I like to place rabbit traps somewhere close to where I'm actually living. I know the people that actually put it in front of their house because they're, you know, too lazy to walk. But I find it actually more immersive to put it somewhere in the woods nearby. Alright. Inventory and wooden spears, I'm gonna map it to number 4. So let's see if we can go hunting and catch ourselves a wild animal, because that would be fun, right? And also get some meat, get some nice roasty lunch. So I'm collecting some sticks. Oh, birch tree. I'm actually gonna cut one more birch tree and maybe make a couple more wooden spears perhaps. I'm not sure. To remove a stump you need a shovel. I get it, but I don't want to remove a stump. I want to get more logs, please. 1 log, 2 logs. Okay, and mushrooms. Yes, my health is, or my hunger is up, so might as well, you know, collect a bunch of those and eat some. Now, let's make a couple more wooden spears. I think I have now 6 spears. That should do it, because I'm expecting that I'm gonna be a terrible shot. So those of you that know me from, you know, my main channel, Grumforks, know that I'm a terrible shot wherever I'm playing. So that's why I'm not playing, you know, shooting games, because, well, I cannot shoot for shit, to be honest. Right, now, let's see. Do we see an animal here? I don't see any yet. Okay, can I pick up these? No, I can't. I'm looking at silhouettes against, you know, the... Usually you can see a silhouette of a rabbit or another animal somewhere. Maybe I need to go a little bit deeper into the woods. Might as well do that. Right, let's go check it out. Come on. Okay, it's getting dark. See? Night is coming. By the way, I'm pressing left alt, so everything gets pale. Oh, berries. I could collect some berries. Oh, there's an animal. Don't give me the sleep now. I think I saw a rabbit. Yep, I saw a rabbit. Who? Okay, missed it. That's why you need more. Oh, there's a... And there is a wild boar. Now, boars are actually dangerous. They can attack you, so I don't want to piss it off just yet. I just want to collect my spear. I want to skin the rabbit. By the way, for skinning the rabbit, you will need a stone knife. And as you can see, I got 2 furs and 2 meat. And now I'm pressing left alt. Oh, here is my spear. That's another tip for you guys. If you throw a couple of spears and you cannot find it, or they get stuck in an animal... Oh, that was another rabbit. If they get stuck in an animal, you can press left alt and you will see, indicator where your spear is. There's your animal that has been running away from you. So, yeah. Okay, and time to cook some dinner, I guess. The evening is coming to a close, so yeah, and so is our episode. So, inside you can have a stone campfire which you can light, and now in the cauldron you can actually craft stews, stoops and whatnot, but right now I'm not nearly high, you know, crafting level or cooking level, so I cannot make any soups, but I can actually just roast some meat, and that you do on the stone campfire here. So craft. And I'm roasting the meat, which I'm gonna eat and get some more, you know, get my food meter up. So, you go inventory, where is roasted meat? This is dried meat, roasted meat, there we go. Eat it and eat it. Alright, beautiful, and I just consumed some more dried meat just to get my food meter up. And then we will be wrapping it up for this episode, guys. You know what to do. Like if you like today's episode. I'll see you in the next one. I'm just kidding. I'm just gonna get drink some water. And then I have food, I have everything. And I am gonna be... Look at this. This is the screenshot for the episode. Definitely. Love it. So let's go in. And looking at this, I'm gonna take... Look at this. This is nice. Campfire and time to sleep. Alright. I think I'm gonna be wrapping it up for this episode. As always, a like would be super appreciated. It would help me out immensely. Hitting that subscribe button means that you will, guys, be notified when the new episode comes out. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. I've been Survival Joe. I'll see you in the next one.